find their seat, I think we're ready to get going. I have the honor of not only being here to represent Special Love, the charity, but I also get to be the MC and the Let's Get Ready to Rumble guy. And it is a distinct pleasure for both reasons. My name is Dave Smith. I'm the Senior Director of Programming and Outreach at Special Love. We do camps and services for children with cancer and their families. But my association with the Flemming family goes way back to '83 at the very first Camp Fantastic, which is our week-long patient camp, when John Flemming was a teen counselor at the 4-H Center and participated in that very first inaugural week of Camp Fantastic. Little did either one of us know, because I was there as well, that 25, whatever it is, years later, he would be back as a camp family because his daughter Reagan, of course, was battling cancer, and so she qualified as a camper at Camp Fantastic. Now, we have a rule that you can't, if you're a parent of a camper at Camp Fantastic, you can volunteer for anything else, but not that week of camp, because we want the parents to have that independence, and most importantly, we want the patients to also have that independence, because usually they don't realize how much they each need that week away. And so John's family came back as family campers with us and took part in a lot of our programs as well. And so it's a distinct pleasure having heard Reagan sing at our gala maybe 10 years ago, somewhere thereabouts. I heard that the entire Flemming family were musically talented. Having watched the video of Jake winning the Battle of the Bands at Longwood, I can attest to that fact. And so it is my distinct pleasure to introduce, for your entertainment pleasure, Jake Flemming.
Thank you all for being here. It means the world to me. It couldn't last forever, so I'll extend my hand. I couldn't keep the punches from rolling in. Should you ask a favor, it will be my command. Although it's not on paper, I'll reach out again. Some live by a knife, others by a pen. And when it cuts your life, feel the wound open. I will not spend this time planning my revenge, 'cause that would be in spite, that's not who I am. Furthermore, I'd like to know why imitators claim support. It's a metaphor for me and you. Oh, can't ignore it anymore, the darkest moment in the Lord. You know I hate to say it, but it's true. Pack up his belongings, divvy up her things. A tragic way to get new gear was life-changing. Can't believe it happened, I say that frequently. One minute you're hanging out, then they get buried. Some live by a knife, others by a pen. When it cuts your life, feel the wound open. I will not spend this time planning my revenge, 'cause that would be in spite, it's not who I am. Furthermore, I'd like to know why imitators claim support. It's a metaphor for me and you. Oh, can't ignore it anymore, the darkest moment in the Lord. You know I hate to say it, but it's true. Hardship hardens hearts, help me soften them. If you plant the roots, I can be the stem. Some live by a knife, others by a pen. And when it cuts your life, feel the wound open. I will not spend this time planning my revenge, 'cause that would be in spite, it's not who I am. Furthermore, I'd like to know why imitators claim support. It's a metaphor for me and you. Oh, can't ignore it anymore, the darkest moment in the Lord. You know I hate to say it, but it's true. In her final hours, she saw the sky turn blue. not to be mistaken for another you. Siblings sang the chaplet, Mom and Dad did too. Perfectly the parish rang out the tune. Some live by a knife, others by a pen. When it cuts your life, feel the wound open. I will not spend this time planning my revenge, 'cause that would be in spite, that's not who I am. Furthermore, I'd like to know why imitators claims the Lord. It's a metaphor for me and you. Oh, can't ignore it anymore, the darkest moment in the Lord. You know I hate to say it, but it's true. Can't ignore it anymore, the darkest moment in the Lord. You know I hate to say it, but it's true. Can't ignore it anymore, the darkest moment in the Lord. You never see it happening to you. Thank you. Fortunate you were in my radius. Paid to play the game I lost. Failed to reach the final boss. Be honest, hard to say I made it far. Still I try to raise the bar. Crush but heal my broken heart. It's the name of the game. Are you taking the blame? Now your voice makes its way into every refrain. Say I miss you and I love you. As it was, will it ever be as it was? Happens to all of us. Will it ever be as it was? As it was, will it ever be as it was? I'm dying here without your love. Will it ever be as it was? There's no way to explain how my world changes shape when a loved one of mine gets placed in their grave. What could I do? Say I miss you. Try to wash out the stain, it's not going away, 'cause there's no one I know who can stand in your place. Okay, I miss you and I love you. As it was, will it ever be as it was? Happens to all of us. Will it ever be as it was? As it was, will it ever be as it was? we're on the cusp lately. The dragons I'm facing have slain me, inflamed me, knee deep, wondering why I'm so angsty. Blame me when I leave, it hardly results in a victory. Rarely, maybe, I'm losing my charm, it evades me. I'm furious for losing my charm, was notorious for pulling alarms. We were fortunate just to get out of harm's way. Lately, the dragons I'm facing have slain me, inflamed me, knee deep, wondering why I'm so angsty. Blame me when I leave, it never results in a victory. Barely, maybe, I'm losing my charm, it evades me. Escaping, hoping it doesn't evade me. Hey, please, try to get home to me safely. So stop the bus, or turn it around, taking all of us. Just because, wake me up, I'm burnt out from feeling not enough, not up to snuff. Lately, the dragons I'm facing have slain me, inflamed me, knee deep, wondering why I'm so angsty. Blame me when I leave, it never results in a victory. Rarely, maybe, I'm losing my charm, it evades me. Maybe, I'm losing my charm, it evades me. Maybe, I'm losing my charm, it evades me. Thank you. The entire first half of this show is about loss, so I'm sorry. This next one I wrote right after my grandfather passed away. Losing track of time. Some are so unkind. Lost my place in line. Guess we're doing fine. Never saw it coming from out of left field. All that I know, it doesn't feel real. Hard to suppress it and keep it concealed. Under this veil, it's so hard to heal. Still not sure how to feel. Left your mark on us. Gave us all your love. Now we're looking up. This time has been so rough. Never saw it coming from out of left field. All that I know, it doesn't feel real. Hard to suppress it and keep it concealed. Under this veil, it's so hard to heal. Still not sure how to feel. it doesn't feel real. Hard to suppress it and keep it concealed. Under this veil, it's so hard to heal. Still not sure how to feel. I have been so upset. Am I losing it? Under too much stress. Can't get any rest. Never saw it coming from out of left field. All that I know, it doesn't feel real. Hard to suppress it and keep it concealed. Under this veil, it's so hard to heal. This is all so surreal. All that I know, it doesn't feel real.
Some of the hardest news you can receive as a parent is that your child is terminally ill or has cancer. I wrote this song for my mom and dad.
All the words just said. They try to speak, but the words don't fit. She's up to task, but they don't know the answers. The test came back. Is it not complex enough to reflect on what was rough? People fight it, and if they die, it makes all the words cross into twist. Every word runs dry. The other girls toss their hair to the side. Too crushed from cast, she held a saintly mindset. A heartfelt task. Is it not complex enough to reflect on what was rough? People fight it, and if they die, it makes all the words cross into twist. I'm unworthy. So heal my soul and shelter me. I've come all this way, okay, it's a fall from grace, but every single day I see a marquee holding names in the display. Disarray, I cut all this weight, now I'm feeling so faint, but every note I play is turning records in my brain with no mistake. I came to play, there's one thing I've learned as I get older, not every person sees exposure. Do I do it just for the love, or just for the rush? Music saved me from the rolling thunder, built the structure that I live under. Tried it on to feel like a glove, a cozy and snug. I put my heart on full disclosure, steering clear of all misnomers. Hopefully there will be enough gentle rough. I sailed across the waves, okay, it might have been a lake. The situation's antiquated, explanations didn't take the bait. Anyway, cut to the chase instead of dancing around the flames. Get you close and feel the burning, now I'm feeling more determined. Wait, I'm not ashamed. There's one thing I've learned as I get older, not every person sees exposure. Do I do it just for the love, or just for the rush? Music saved me from the rolling thunder, built a structure that I live under. Tried it on to feel like a glove, a cozy and snug. I put my heart on full disclosure, steering clear of all misnomers. Hopefully there will be enough gentle rough. Whichever way we go, we won't have time to stay. Don't get rid of all that has made us great. There's one thing I've learned as I get older, not every person sees exposure. Do I do it just for the love, or just for the rush? Music saved me from the rolling thunder, built the structure that I live under. Tried it on to feel like a glove, a cozy and snug. I put my heart on full disclosure, steering clear of all misnomers. Hopefully there will be enough gentle rough. I want to thank all you guys for being here again and for bearing with me and us through the technical issues. I really appreciate you guys. This is a song that I played during that Battle of the Bands set that Dave was talking about. This one's called Blue Moon.
My favorite.
Hey, while you're up there, could you write our names? I want you to feel like we've won something. Words get stupid when they come from me. A wind gust knocks off rust, I blurred it blatantly. But in a blue moon, the heavens open like shelly cashews, and other people think they because the pupils dilated when I looked at you. But I should tell you another question I'm scared to ask you. Theater side skating off, customers waited on, shatter at me, and I'm the one to blame it on. Could anybody take me on a more exciting journey than you? My dreams come true in a blue moon. Angels walk eggshells every time she sings, and I get compelled to use sincerity. I need someone more than autumn flings. The gifts on my wish list got it too early, but in a blue moon, the heavens open like a shell of cashews, and other people think they become people's dilated when I look at you. But I should tell you another question I can scared to ask you. The thinnest I skated off customers waiting on chatter. I keep me in and I'm the one to blame it on. Could anybody take me on a more exciting journey than you? My dreams come true in a blue moon. Give me a sign, show me that you care. All of our lives play out like solitaire, but in a blue moon, the heavens open like a shell of cashews, and now the people think we ain't cause people's dilated when I looked at you. But I should tell you another question I'm scared to ask you. The thinnest I skated off customers waited on chatter. I believe the end, I'm the one to blame it on. Could anybody take me on a more exciting journey than you? But in a blue moon, the heavens open like a shell of cashews, and now the people think we ain't cause people's dilated when I looked at you. But I should tell you another question I'm scared to ask you. The thinnest I skated off customers waited on chatter. I believe the end, and I'm the one to blame it on. Can anybody take me on a more exciting journey than you? My dreams come true in a blue moon. Thank you. So, you know, every coin has two sides. So that song is the opposite of the one I'm going to play for you now. Once I take my jacket off, because it's getting steamy. It's hard to wrap my head around how neon solar flares could fizzle out. And I will try my best to speak in a way that shows that I am worthy. It was a rough patch when I wrecked my car, but now I hope that it didn't go too far. Did I make a huge mistake? Don't lie to me. I said I'd never be afraid to say the words inside my brain again. But then again, it's hard to possibly explain how I let you slip away, my friend. Straight through my head. Should I remember how good it felt to start, or just say never? Mind you broke my heart. Is this how I lose the game? While improving. So now I'm back to moving on, since separating lines have now been drawn. But I can't help my memory let go of what became of you and me. Okay, I know that you read my paragraphs, and it's a known fact if you're not first, you're last. Suddenly you'll pump the brakes. What's wrong with me? Yeah. I said I'd never be afraid to say the words inside my brain again. But then again, how could I possibly explain how I let you slip away, my friend? Straight through my head, should I remember bottom must I pick up the pieces of my heart? If this is how I lose the game, then shame on me. Yeah. Oh, 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 I said I'd never be afraid to say the words inside my brain again. But that depends. If it's a trail that we can blaze, if it all goes up in flames unscathed, should I escape? Sorry to hear that will never be a thing, but this is truly nothing new to me. Solar flares are dwindling. How can I keep from failing? This is a song I wrote a while back. Tonight is a night that I really wanted to play a lot of songs that I don't really play for people very often, or have like never played people before. This is a song I put out a while ago, and sometimes I'll have reservations about I'm like, wow, that's personal. So yeah, this song's called Bronze. I heard that a young man has the Midas touch. Anything you want turns to gold in his clutch. Well, I saw that kid across the street, and you won't believe what he said to me. I'm afraid you got this one wrong. Everything I touch turns to bronze. I tried making silver, let alone gold, but I can't improve whatever I hold. Yes, sir, you got this one wrong. Everything I touch well, I still remember what I said to him. You are so bright, how could you feel so grim. There are men who would kill to be you. There are girls who kiss photos of you. So my boy, how could you be any better? He said, I am a painting that's off center. I'm afraid you got this one wrong. Everything I touch turns to bronze. I tried making silver, let alone gold, but I can't approve whatever I hold. Yes, sir, you got this one wrong. Everything I touch how can you win the race when you're always stuck in third place? I am not gold, you are not bronze. May not be right, but I know what's wrong. Want to return to simpler days, never again to let myself say, yes, sir, you got this one wrong. Everything I touch turns to bronze. I tried making silver, let alone gold. I may not prove whatever I hold. Yes, sir, you got this one wrong. Everything I touch growing up, we had a tire swing in my backyard, and all my siblings and all the neighborhood kids, one day, we did the thing where we twist the tire swing so it goes like way high up in the air, and I was on the top of it, and I went basically like really fast, and I like broke a bunch of blood vessels on my face and like had to go to the hospital, and like I was all nauseated. I was like having to throw up and stuff. And so I spent that afternoon in the hospital, as I did many times as a young person. When I had gotten home, my older sister Reagan had, I should add this detail that I'm a big Harry Potter nerd. So my sister had made me basically a wand shop, like when I got home. And that's just one of many stories I could tell about my sister. She was a truly remarkable person. And I mean, if you go over to where my brother's standing, when you get the chance, you can like kind of look at some of the pictures of her and some of her memories and stuff. And then, and so she went to Camp Fantastic for multiple years, and it was something that meant a lot to her. So just want to thank Dave and all of the folks from Special Love for being here. Can you guys give them a round of applause for me? Thank you. I also want to say thank you to Sandi, who's providing some lovely video for me. And also thanks to my dad over there. He's working the soundboard. And We're working through our issues together, but we're powering through. So, yeah, so these next two songs that I'm going to play for you have nothing to do with that story. I've got two more for you guys, and we'll wrap it up. I want to thank all of you again for being here. It really does mean the world to me. And I've been wanting to do this concert for some time now, multiple years, at the very least since COVID. So it's been like at least like 5 years wanting to do this. So I just want to thank all of you for making my dream a reality, because without you guys being here, there's no event. So I really appreciate you guys. Now let's see if I can get that pesky tuning. When I was in 10th grade, I was diagnosed with a learning disability, which is slow processing speed. So basically it's like, I can like process at like the rate of your average person, but it's like slowed down. So it's like if I had like a really bad internet connection. So this is a song that I wrote about that. It's called Sloth. Take my word, no, I'm not gonna fall in the dirt, and I'm not getting hurt. I flirt with the lady mammals, inspired like George Friedrich Handel. My mind is like a MacBook Pro using dial-up internet. Could I be a credit card regaining your interest? If it seems I'm moving slow, bring me up to speed, 'cause I'm no faster than a sloth hanging from a tree. Hanging from a tree, stumbling home with my friends by my side. Who'd have thought that these worlds would collide? I walk back, just not upright, then enter and lie down on my side. My mind is like a MacBook Pro using dial-up internet. Could I be a credit card regaining your interest? If it seems I'm moving slow, bring me up to speed, 'cause I'm no faster than a sloth flying through the breeze. Hanging from a tree, hard to find me rushing things. I can't meet your demands. Mine is like a MacBook Pro using dial-up internet. Could I be a credit card regaining your interest? When I chose to write this song, it took multiple weeks, 'cause I'm no faster than a sloth consuming his leaves. Consuming his leaves. Just 20 minutes after noon, I held a door open for you. You were the last to leave the room. We walked aside the corridor and spoke of things we cared for more than school or on a board. But you flew like a dart thrown at my heart. What did I do before we met? Was immature, I'm older now. Was so unsure, I'm older now. What kind of heartthrob should I be? One that starts slow but lingers on. Thoughts I can't put my finger on. How can we raise the mercury? But you played the cards that fold my heart. What did I do before we met? Before we met, oh, 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 oh. I stuck it out, I dealt with it. My regal robes are delicate. What can I do to make you mine? We are just humans moving on, not fighters in an octagon. If you're a lemon, I'm a lion. But you lit the spark that melts my heart. What did I do before we met? Before we met, oh, 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 oh. Yeah, you lit the spark that melts my heart. What did I do before we
Thank you guys. You have a great night. Eat some cookies.